He who walks along a path alone on jaded nights, push to the fringe until he margin, he ain't scared to fight. Creating craters like he Kratos, bring death to gods alike. He willed the light towards supersonic, breach when powers spike. My gecko Sharingan, the risen tool with like. Sometimes I felt like Neji, death's the only choice in my life. Everything else is for the family. It's hollow in my eyes if I don't put it in the lyric. The secret's with me till it dies. He who listens was assured to gain wisdom. Meditating by the river, he was engulfed with a vision, a prophecy. They say it has risen, fluid from the vine, an oasis of his vision.
He who listens was ensured to gain wisdom, meditating by the river, engulfed with a vision, a prophecy. They say it has risen, fluid from the vine, oasis of his vision.
He who walks along a path alone on jaded nights, push to the fringe until he margin, he ain't scared to fight. Creating craters like he Kratos, bring death to gods alike. He willed the light towards supersonic, breach when powers spike. My gecko Sharingan, the risen tool with like. Sometimes I felt like Neji, death's the only choice in my life. Everything else is for the family. It's hollow in my eyes if I don't put it in the lyric. The secret's with me till it dies. He who walks on waves whistles to the ripples, calls them to his side despite the sirens near the middle. Providence for prophetic speech, vassals cut like sickles. Astonished he's so reverent, but much more seems little.
He who walks on waves whistles to the ripples, calls them to his side despite the sirens in the middle. Providence for speech, vassals cut sickles. Astonished he's reverent, but much more is little.
I return at whims, crest wave, cleanse your sins. Sirens sing, who is he, winds whistle hymns. My cup runneth, fluid dripping off the brim. Fall into my depths, enjoy the rest until you feel the bends, that's pressure. The world crash around till I make diamonds. This is food for thought, then sings my soul. At my zenith rhyming, I feel like cotton knot and death to raw. For the one is rising, a man in the flesh, God with a pen. This is perfect time and I'll cease to exist, and my gift lives on rhyming, transcending timelines. I chose to be with no consignment, studied all and felt the multitude. Walked amidst the violence, witnessed fate that leads a mind and drives someone to drugs and silence. Yet still keep it real to know you feel some type of way about it. Seen too many fall into that life, I can't do shit about it. Everybody out here copping please, courts in the streets was crowded. Everybody fiending for the light, gon' cause a power outage.
I return at whims, Christ will cleanse your sins. Sirens sing, who is he, winds whistle hymns. My cup runneth, fluid dripping off the brim. Fall into my depths, enjoy the rest till you feel the bends like pressure. That's pressure. I don't wanna stress you. That's pressure.
I return at whims, crest wave, cleanse your sins. Sirens sing, who is he, winds whistle hymns. My cup runneth, fluid dripping off the brim. Fall into my depths, enjoy the rest until you feel the bends, that's pressure. Elevate slow for decompression, inertia, no asylum. Undertow was a beginner's lesson. Riding with Poseidon, cycle trident, still don't get the points. Maybe I'm too poetic, genius verbiage, rolling organic joints. Listen to the peanut gallery, that's just chitter chatter. Listless peon, psycho babble, irrelevant before and after. Rhymes blow mind artillery. Learn the words despite your masters. Drunk off the essence distillery. Bottle wisdom faster. I'm a fresh prince, no Hillary. I need no airheads. Fuck Donald Trump. Conspiracies keep the bear fed. Cut off the head of the cold and the body falls dead. QAnon misled the ignorant. We heard what y'all said, man.
I return at whims, Christ will cleanse your sins. Sirens sing, who is he, winds whistle hymns. My cup runneth, fluid dripping off the brim. Fall into my depths, enjoy the rest till you feel the bends, that's pressure. It ain't nothing new, you gotta show 'em in the Moor. It's a crooked state, these policies gotta go. Ignorance and famine, but we cooking at the store. How we gonna change? That's why I told 'em I don't know. Yeah, that's why I told 'em I don't know. That's why I told 'em I don't
know much, but I know more. Was that a lie? I place words in perfect thesis as I craft a line. Kamikaze on the vine, grape my breath, drink divine. Who still sips the Kool-Aid but has to put the facts aside? Cognitive dissonance can't take the truth, so that's a lie. Cognitive distortions can take you for the harshest ride. Who mistook the signs? Doubled down on vain and pride. Took the wrong path. Course corrections a thorn inside. Who told these lost boys to stand back? You're standing by. This is more about your morality and the destiny you fantasize. Equality's a fallacy. Racism isn't randomized. You change policy, but won't restore affected lives. I'd still be locked up 5 to 15 if I ain't beat the case for 4 ounces of Reggie. They pop me with no way.
It ain't nothing new, you gotta show 'em in the Moor. It's a crooked state, these policies gotta go. Ignorance and famine, but we cooking at the store. How we gonna change? That's why I told 'em I don't know. Yeah, that's why I told 'em I don't know. That's why I told 'em I don't.
Shuck and jive, be humble, but you won't even listen. Your thesis flawed, equality is no competition. You theorize a pretty place that we have never lived in. You celebrate murderers that would sell my children. Manifest destiny's disgusting. Fuck Thanksgiving, Columbus who? Indigenous people need more recognition. Protesting for pipelines on sovereign land, but you don't get it. Once you're dead, the story's told. They misuse your image. They raise your children in schools to ensure their submission. Teach us lies for country and pride, but we can never get it. For some to rise, many will fall. That's just capitalistic morality twisted. Survival makes them more sadistic.
It ain't nothing new, you gotta show 'em in the Moor. It's a crooked state, these policies gotta go. Ignorance and famine, but we cooking at the store. How we gonna change? That's why I told 'em I don't know. Yeah, that's why I told 'em I don't know. That's why I told 'em I don't. Told 'em I don't.
Scotty Wu. I think I spit until I created these oceans. You can call me Mac, not Dre, but I'm always in motion. Some have stood against the wave. In time, they were eroded. I'm known to go against the grain till the surface is smooth like lotion. I surf like Johnny Tsunami. Y'all still waiting on the coast, man. When it comes to fluid in these bars, Centaur, I am the GOAT, man. You caught a glimpse my ways and said we gon' need a bigger boat. Damn, I encountered fear and dairy. What remains is left in floating. I don't know why I get heated and rise to sky. After much elevation, condensation, I fall by the wayside and drain to the seas. Now I'm back at the wave side. Watch the levees, it ain't always safe at Bayside. You're below sea level, icy, it ain't even high tide. Watch for ice on the bridges, don't burn them or you're stuck on one side. They always stared and laughed at the kid, cause I was cross-eyed. My essence has a torrential drip, carry fools if you cross mic. You could try to catch the wave, but no matter what they say, I keep flowing to the basin. Yeah, we came in floating on the wave. Now you're crossing my sea, but you don't know what you're facing.
The feeling is murky, the water is calm. The wave is not ripples, the energy's gone. Heated by sun and the cycle moves on. Elevate forwards, the snakes on our line.
Yeah. We came in floating on the wave. Now you're crossing my sea, but you don't know what you're facing.
I'm not really here, really I'm a ghost. They calling me Hollywood cause I don't pick up the phone. Bitch, I sip till I'm comatose. I'm in need of more drink, baby, vominos. Kinda funny niggas wanna be like me. Tryna ride my wave, but I'm a motherfucking shark anyway, so that shit's unlikely. Better go lace up your boots and keep hiking. Niggas try to compete with my psyche. I'm really after my check, but no Nike. I used to play with them keys, but no typing. Had different bitches overseas, no Skyping. Romiiie dope, but Rome is doper though. Drink kicking acid out of Lake Placid while I'm kicking bricks with open toes. Take that ass to places you will never go. You've got a river that will never flow. Tryna outshine me, I'll speak kindly when I'll tell you that you'll never glow. I'll disintegrate them, they will never know. Fee-fi-fo fum, skinny cheeky-eyed Jack in a beanstalk, playing Angry Birds, I got a mean cock. And if we talking karate, I got a mean talk. This probation got a nigga tripping, still mixed the medication with the Lipton. Rock to Nipsey Blue, now they think I'm crippin'. Never politicking with the politician or the opposition, I play my position. Minecraft creative like kaleidoscope. Kingpin lyrics got a lot of dope. Scotty Wu brought it off the boat, nigga. Indubitably.
D-Lo, you the hardest nigga on earth.
Frigidaire in my presence, icy waters where I slept. If I stayed how they portrayed, undertow would give me rest. If I didn't beat that sentence, there's no freedom for my breath. I return to the river, planting seeds where I step, yeah. But then sings my soul, woe is me. Beseech the king, beseech the crowd, flood the crown, drown everything. Frigidaire in my presence, icy waters where I slept. I return to the river, planting seeds where I step, yeah. It's apparent, the fluid in this wisdom. A bastard in a foreign land, the cards are stacked against him. We've been murdered in our beds, but it's normal in this system. A second-class citizen only accepts what's given. Can't accept that, I assert fast. No powder kegs gon' break glass. Insert facts, I research acts. Seen atrocities, they don't redact. Makes you wonder what's blacked out. Nigga, watch your damn mouth. It's the same song with a new bounce. No charges, acquitted on all counts. Frigidaire in my presence, icy waters where I slept. If I stayed how they portrayed, undertow would give me rest. If I didn't beat that sentence, there's no freedom for my breath. I return to the river, planting seeds where I step, yeah. But then sings my soul, woe is me. Beseech the king, beseech the crowd, flood the crown, drown everything. Frigidaire in my presence, icy waters where I slept. I return to the river, planting seeds where I step, yeah. Matters is the minimum, what amount should I expect? They've shown us their allegiance with the statues they erect. Slave owners on our money, when you pay me, I'm in check. I still need it to exist, they still profit off our flesh. In terms of miseducation, my country, tis of these the best. Another one, that's DJ Khaled. Who are we off to conquer next? A lost child in a stolen land, his legacy's bereft. If they lose from whence they came, they'll forget what they have left, man. Frigidaire in my presence, icy waters where I slept. If I stayed how they portrayed, undertow would give me rest. If I didn't beat that sentence, there's no freedom for my breath. I return to the river, planting seeds where I step, yeah. But then sings my soul, woe is me. Beseech the king, beseech the crowd, flood the crown, drown everything. Frigidaire in my presence, icy waters where I slept. I return to the river, planting seeds where I step, yeah. I return to the river, planting seeds where I step, yeah.
Enlightened Jelly on the beat. It's Mabkc, I am your resident MC. It's early AM writing sessions. It's like 10:45 AM, Sunday, November 8th.
Look, what I do is different. I place myself on beats, look into my soul through the words I write into speech. Out of place, out of space, take the journey till I'm weak. Shifting moon phases like I'm changing every single week. No matter how I break down, the breakthroughs like the break on beats. Shifting through the cycles, Mabkc became a mask for me. Shit, I'm Michael's child, and Michael Child's and Michael's father, G. My firstborn Michael was the third, rest in peaceful king. Time is a blessing, he died before I taught him anything. Still I say, learn incessant, though this knowledge couldn't bring me peace. No matter what I do, no, I create legacy for my seeds. If I die on this path, no regrets, this is who I choose to be. Proud of that man in the mirror, he ain't with the tomfoolery. He keep it real in every word. What can an adversary do to me? The worst events of my life, circumstances and apathy. Now where we walk is the kingdom. Beseech ye brethren, exalt the kings. Every king needs the kingdom. You ain't gotta wait for it. Go out and build that shit. What you want, what you need, huh? Like I just woke up. This is verse 2. I guess you call it part 2. It's a whole different day. Like 7 a.m. Early morning writing sessions. Jelly, look. Order my steps before I walk down an altar path. Don't give me reverence, I was blessed to be the greatest dad. After the greatest tragedies, my smile was never coming back. Recycle despair, anxiety, my dead children laying back to back. I escaped to my dreams, they're alive, though I could never bring them back to this plane. So fuck reality, I'd rather keep dreaming that. My dreams turned to nightmares, subconscious was on attack. My dreams beside reality, a prophecy kept playing back. Pops helped me be the case, raising Dre, put my life on track. More despair, my marriage traumatized. We couldn't make it back. On top of the trauma, I engaged in adulterous acts. I couldn't feel nothing, I was numb. Judgment was the tax. With no ambition or obligation, lower self is matter of fact. What do you stand to protect? Your legacy may come to that. After an episode of destruction, I hope you keep fighting back. If you're lost for a time, keep walking until you make it back. Ain't nobody perfect, dog. Everybody goes through something. Everybody falls. Who do you choose to be? And where do you stand?